Good afternoon, everybody. How's everybody doing today? My name is Tom, and I just want to go over something. Sometimes right now we're in Tennessee and we got some extremely cold temperatures going on. We're down into the single digits, and I know that every home right now is worried about keeping the warmth up. They're also worried about rolling blackouts that some of the areas in Tennessee are doing right now. I know a lot of people are going out and they're trying to buy space heaters. Some people are trying to buy propane heaters. A lot of people reach for an item like this, Mr. Buddy heaters. This is a Dynaglow. This is a multi-propane unit, this will hold 2 propane units, but I only have one in at the time. And what I want to share is that we all know that heat rises. And so when we turn on one of these inside your house, always make sure it's in a safe place. There's no paper around it, because the first thing we want to worry about is, are we going to burn down our home? We don't want to burn down our homes. We want to keep everything safe. So always make sure there's no paper items around. When we ignite these things, make sure this one has an automatic igniter. Some of them, you got to push a little red button on the side, but this one, once we turn it, it ignites, and it didn't fire up. I'm going to hold it for a couple seconds, and there we go. I'm going to bring the camera in just a little bit closer so that you can see that the pilot light is running, and make sure there's a good flame on it and it's consistent. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn this up. I'm going to put it on low. A lot of people, they just try to crank these things on. I like to do them in order. I like to move it over. I'm going to put it on low. It's going to ignite, and right now we have it on low. I'm going to bring this in again. You'll see a little bit of glowing on this side, and if I move it on to a medium now, you may see the flames flickering a little bit, and we got some temperature. Now this is, in my mind, this will cause a lot of heat. Right now we got a lot of heat coming up, and this will warm up this area, especially if my family was in a rolling blackout and there's extreme weathers. I would take something like this and I'd go into a single bedroom, maybe a bathroom, and set this on a counter, because this will make sure that the bathroom stays extremely warm. Now, if I want to be in an area this size, a dining room, a living room, a lot of people purchase items like these for wood burning stoves. And what this does for a wood burning stove, an item like this, is that the wood burning stove heats the element here, which causes the fan to turn. So what I wanted to do is, how can I get something like this to generate and push heat throughout the house? I notched out a small back piece here. I lean it back, I place it inside, and you can see I can wiggle this. The heat's coming up, and right now you notice that there is no spinning. Let me try to adjust this. Now just remember, this will get extremely hot. If I need to take this off for an emergency or something like this, I'll use like an oven mitten. This does has a little thing on top, and I will take that off. But as you will notice, you'll see a little bit coming on. The fan will start to adjust. I could already feel some heat coming in here. I could feel the heat up here. But I'm going to leave this for just a few minutes, and you'll notice the fan starting to turn. This right here is not going to get it to the point where it's cooling, it's barely rotating, and now I can feel the heat this far back. It circulates and it pushes the heat. This will get up to 650 degrees Celsius, or 350 degrees Celsius, which is about 650 degrees Fahrenheit. So this thing can withstand some heat. Also what this helps do is it also helps when it's generating and pushing around the heat. This is not working as hard. Of course, there's not a control on it, so it's going to use about the same propane, but I'm no longer feeling the heat here. I'm feeling the heat out here, which is now spreading around the room, which causes more warmth. These right here you can find on Amazon. This one I got on a special deal, and it was called a lightning deal. It is just called a normal stove fan, and it's heat powered. Just don't use it if you're going to exceed over about 350 degrees Celsius, which is about 600, I believe. I may be wrong, about 650 degrees Fahrenheit, and it does get extremely hot. So just be real careful when you're touching this. And when I'm back out here, it is cool. You do not want to touch this with your bare hands. You want to be able to remove it with the glove. I hope this video has been educational for you. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn it down. This is only on medium. I could put it on high and get a lot more out of it. I'm going to put it on low. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn this down to pilot. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn this off completely. And with this in the opposition, this will run for a while until it cools down. I want to thank you so much for watching. I hope this has been educational to you. And y'all have a good day.